Hi guys! So today I wanted to make a video that I think is really important because I realize that a lot of my viewers are people that may actually just be thinking about getting braces, so may not even have them. I know some of you do, some of you have already had them, some of you have had them longer than I have. But I feel that a lot of people who look up these kind of videos are people who are trying to decide whether or not they should get braces. Now, I kind of want to talk about my decision for getting braces, so how I came to make that decision. And as I might have said before in previous videos, YouTube has had a very huge influence in that. Thanks to people like you guys, or people who make videos, I've been able to make the decision to finally get braces, and that was a really awesome thing for me. So I want to be able to give that to someone else. So some things that I absolutely recommend. Sorry, I have my cat here. Say hi, kitty. He's all angry. Anyway, some things that I wanted to say for sure are research is extremely important. Research helps in every situation. Like for instance, most of you probably wouldn't dye your hair orange without doing a little bit of research, right? Like, is it going to look good with my skin tone? How long is it going to last? Is it going to damage my hair, etc.? So you really should be doing your research before you decide to make such a big decision like getting braces. What I did was I looked up braces, adults with braces. I looked up the different types of braces that are available. There's the Damon system, which most orthodontists use nowadays, which I recommend if this is your first time looking up braces, look up the Damon system. Clear braces, ceramic brackets, metal brackets, all these other type of brackets. All that stuff is really important to know because it really helps you make a more informed decision when you go to orthodontist consultations and things of that nature. So research what kind of braces there are, approximately the cost based on the place where you live. If you have insurance, try to look up your insurance and see how much they cover for braces. And sometimes it might be confusing because sometimes, like in my insurance, I saw it said braces coverage 50%. But then when I went to my consultation, my braces, like the total cost for my braces were like about $6,000. My insurance only covered $1,000 of that. So that is not 50%. So I don't know, maybe I was reading something wrong. I have no idea. But the point is that you need to inform yourself. How much is this going to be? How much is my insurance going to cover? And things of that nature. If you don't have insurance, of course, you have to keep in mind, okay, now I have to pay all of this out of pocket. However, it's important to remember that orthodontists won't make you pay everything all at once, unless you decide you want to do that. But most of the time, you will have specific payments that you have to make every month, and they make it work for you. So they'll tell you this is a minimum that you should be paying and things like that. So it's really important to know all those things prior to your making appointments. Other things that are important for you to look up is really analyze your teeth. Think about the things that you feel are wrong or are not good with your teeth. Like for instance, I have an open bite and I had crowding. So I looked up like braces for crowding, open bite treatments, things like that, so that I was more aware about what I was going to get into. So definitely analyze your teeth, analyze your situation, if you want to put it that way, to really think about the kind of process that you might have to go through if you decide to get braces. Another thing is, and I didn't do this because my orthodontist, I feel, is extremely beyond qualified for her job. She's a third-generation orthodontist, so her grandparents, her parents, and herself are all orthodontists, and she teaches at a university of orthodontics. So, I mean, she is really good, and I read reviews about her and such, so I didn't end up going to various orthodontists. But if you don't have someone as awesome as my orthodontist, I suggest definitely try to go to multiple appointments to get an opinion from every orthodontist that you can. Because that will really help you get a general idea of what's the consensus on your situation. So if you're getting different kind of like different information or different suggestions on the treatment type, that would be a little, I would be a little skeptical, because you might, like, by going to different appointments, you should be getting similar treatment options. So that's why it's a good idea to go to different people, so you can really see, okay, these are my issues, these are the people that I would be getting treatment through. Plus, that way, you can see what kind of treatment they can offer you. Like I said, I only went to one because she really offered me amazing treatment options. I was afraid of having to have jaw surgery, and fortunately, my orthodontist was like, I really don't think that's necessary. I really feel that we can do this without the surgery. And not only that, but her whole office, they're all so nice and so fun and so welcoming that her degrees, her experience, the years she's been an orthodontist, and the environment really sold me. That's why I was like, oh, forget it. I'm not going anywhere else. This is what I want. And the price was extremely reasonable. So really think about those things, especially if you're an adult. I always tell people this. Follow your instincts. If you get the slightest kind of like, oh, I don't know about this place, maybe you shouldn't go for it. You should really go where you feel 100% comfortable and confident that this is where you want to start your treatment. So very important. Another thing is, if you go to places like YouTube or Yahoo Answers or anywhere else, asking the random population about, their, I don't know, suggestions, or maybe their, just to help you out, just keep in mind that the general population are not experts. So people can advise you, like me. I can advise you based on my experience, but you should not rely exclusively on what I tell you, because I am not an expert. I am not specialized in the field of orthodontics. So for that same reason, you shouldn't be taking someone's advice on YouTube or Yahoo Answers or wherever, like sacredly. You can't do that. That's why you have to go to experts and ask them. For instance, when I found out that I was going to have teeth extracted, and it was going to be 8 teeth, you might have seen in my previous videos, I posted that on YouTube, and a person posted comments on my videos saying, like, don't do it, don't go through with it, it's awful, your face will suffer all these things, like, your face will just not be the same, and blah, blah, blah. And this person had bad experiences herself, so she was really going off based on her experience. I'm not saying that's not valid. It happens, and obviously it happened to her, and I appreciated her being honest with me. But one thing that I really want to, say to you is that you can't base someone's opinion, one person's experience as your sole, like reason for not doing something. So for instance, I could have been, that did freak me out. I was like, oh my gosh, like, is that gonna happen to me? And what am I getting myself into? I was freaking out because of what happened to her. But then I had to remind myself, okay, this is one person out of how many people who I've seen already that have not had any issues. And the truth is, there may be a lot more people like her that have gone through that too, but I've done my research and I haven't seen any issues. Again, my orthodontist is very much of an expert, and I went to an oral surgeon who did my extractions, and he is extremely specialized in his field, and he even told me this is the only way we can straighten your teeth is by doing extractions. So go with the experts. Don't take one person's self-experience and make your decision solely on that. You really need to do research, really look things up, read as much as you can from professional places, so that you can really get the best, most research information. Because actual, true professional research is very, what's it called, representative of the actual population that we live in. So that's why you have to go by research, and that's why I say that research is so important in any field, because it should be representative of the population, and one person's experience is not representative of the whole population. So, and this goes for anybody, like my experience can be completely different than yours, so you shouldn't expect that because I didn't have any problems with my braces that you won't. I mean, it's all you have to kind of leave it to chance. If it might be a good experience, it might be a bad experience. It really is a personal thing. But again, research is very important. So I really recommend doing your research, not basing your decisions on one person's experience. And you know, just do it for you. Like I always say in all my videos, positivity is very important. And you know, the whole reason that maybe you are this is the first time going on YouTube watching videos about braces, the whole reason you're looking this up is because you're curious and you want to know if this is something you can do. And I mean, honestly, aside from maybe money and I don't know, maybe some other health issues, nothing is stopping you from doing this. And honestly, braces is the best decision that I have made this year. I am so happy that I made the decision to get braces because, and, you know, I want to say this too, for me it was not just, I mean, it was definitely a cosmetic reason for me because I've always been really insecure about my teeth. I definitely did my best to be confident about them, but it still was an issue for me. So it was very much a cosmetic change that I wanted to make. However, when I went to my appointments, it turned out to also be a health issue. So I was actually getting a lot of headaches from teeth that I had here. After the extractions, and I kid you not, my headaches went away. I have not had any headaches like I normally used to, because I used to get headaches like every single day, and it was getting ridiculous. Now, no headaches. I've been fine. So as you might see, like, things like that are important because sometimes something as stupid as one tooth can affect your health so much. So really, I mean, for me, it was really a health issue as well in the end. So I'm really glad that I made this decision, and I really, really recommend those of you who are looking this up for the first time or the 10th time and are not sure, keep doing your research and do it when you're ready, and don't let people get you down or change your possible choice of getting braces just because they had a bad experience or they made some stupid comment that made you feel bad. No, this is about you, and this is about how you feel, and if this is going to help you feel more confident and happy, do it. It is so worth it. You know, this is why I did it, and I'm so happy that I have. So I support you. Anyway, so that's really what I wanted to say. I hope this was somewhat helpful to those of you who are looking up braces and should I get them or should I not. Again, please do more research. Look up websites with professional information on this. People who have had braces for a while now and anything like that. Those things really do help. And again, do not base your decision on just one person's experience because that is not representative of the population. So there you go. Hope that's helpful. I will make another video hopefully in the next 2 days to welcome the new year. It's almost 2014, so it's very exciting. I was actually talking to my roommate about this. I will make some other videos on this channel to talk more about positivity and other things in life that I think are really important to think about. So tomorrow or the next day, I will start with that 2014 welcoming the year and how to stay positive through that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you guys have any suggestions for other things you might want to see me do, please let me know. I'll be happy to welcome those ideas. And I don't know, I hope you've been having a great holiday break wherever you guys live. And I hope you're staying warm wherever you are. Thank you so much for subscribing, watching my videos, and take care. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.